All right, we got a quick video in our series here, and what we're talking about is selling an Amazon FBA business, but what do you do with the inventory? And Ryan Condie of Quiet Light Brokerages, I think that you are the perfect person to answer this because you have personally sold businesses, you have personally bought businesses, and now you are an M&A advisor with Quiet Light Brokerages. And what do you find with this? Like, what's your advice to people when they have inventory in their business? How do they want to handle that right before they go to exit?
Yeah, this is a great question, a question that we get all the time when it comes to what do I do with my inventory? Well, first off, any e-commerce business, any Amazon FBA business, you need inventory to actually be in business. If you don't have any inventory, there's nothing to sell, right? There's no business there. So you need to keep your inventory in stock in normal levels. I wouldn't, if you're looking to sell your business, don't do anything crazy. Don't go buy an insane amount of inventory, but also don't let your inventory dwindle where you don't have enough for the new owner. When that new owner takes over, they're going to need to take over the inventory and continue selling that inventory. I also think this is a good time, Eric, to talk about everybody who's sold on e-commerce has slow-moving products or dead inventory. A lot of times buyers don't want those, or they'll want some sort of concession on those, whether it be they pay them on consignment or they pay for them 50 cents on the dollar or whatever it might be, right? And so a critical piece is as you are running and operating your business, that dead inventory, you need to be upfront with buyers, how much dead inventory you have or how slow that's going to be moving. A lot of buyers will ask. But what you don't want to do is get into the 11th hour and then say, oh, yeah, by the way, this inventory has been sitting here for 2 years, right? And you want them to pay full price because they're not going to pay full price.
Yep.
When it comes to Amazon FBA businesses, it used to be that you could have a just-in-time inventory, say pre-2020, you could have 3 months of inventory and then you were constantly ordering. Now I'm seeing most FBA businesses, e-commerce businesses will have anywhere from 6 months to 12 months worth of inventory just because of the supply chain issues. So what you don't want to do is go out and liquidate all your inventory before you sell your business because the new owner is going to want to sell those items, right? And so you want to keep a good inventory report, an aging report on your inventory, and that inventory will be added on top of your business exit, right? So you have your multiple, you've got your business value, and then your inventory, which this number will fluctuate, is actually going to transfer. And typically, they're going to pay you the landed cost for that inventory. Landed cost would be how much it costs to make the product, and then duties and shipping and freight to get it to wherever you need it to be. Your 3PL, your house, Amazon Fulfillment Center, Amazon FC, wherever that is.
And so if you had to put a number on it, I'm sure it's tough because every business is different, a number of months of inventory that you think typically a buyer is looking for. I know you mentioned 6 months. Is that accurate in today's climate going into 2023, or what do you think?
Yeah, if you can be at 4 to 6 months worth of inventory, that is an awesome spot to be in where you don't have too much tied into inventory. Usually I see with sellers that if they're out of stock, they're losing their rankings, they're losing on lost sales. So most sellers and most just operators of online businesses are going to overbuy a little bit now to just offer that little bit of a buffer, right? Really, once you get above 12 months, buyers are going to push back. 12 months is sort of the max that we're seeing right now of too much inventory.
Okay. In the next video in this series, what we want to talk about is due diligence of selling an Amazon FBA business, because there's a lot that goes into due diligence, and Ryan's going to walk us through that. And then also on the screen, you're going to see a playlist for this entire series on how to sell an Amazon FBA business. Well worth it to watch that. And again, I'll mention another time, get the free resources in the description below. Free book, the Exitpreneur's Playbook. And then we also have a valuation for Quiet Light Brokerages. Free to do that for your business to get a valuation on your FBA business. So we'll catch you guys in the next video.